ever get that feeling? You know, like your body's working against you?
Oh, yeah.
Like it's got a mind of its own.
Absolutely.
Well, get ready, because today we're diving deep into an article that says it's not just you, it's not just biology. There's actually like a whole lot more shaping how we understand our bodies.
Interesting.
It's psychology, it's sociology, it's even history. So we're digging into the body and psychology. It's from way back 1996.
Okay.
But this article, let me tell you, it asks this question that really got me thinking.
Okay.
Is the body, right, just a biological machine? Or is it more like a canvas that society gets to paint on?
See, and that's what I find so fascinating about this whole topic.
Mhm.
We're not saying biology doesn't matter. It's not about throwing that out the window, but it's about understanding that, yeah, we've got these biological realities, but how we experience them, how we interpret them, that's all filtered through this lens that's crafted by social forces.
So it's like how, what's considered a good body. I mean, think about it. Like, you look back at those old photos, right?
Yes.
The curvy women, they were all the rage. But now it's all about the, Instagram perfect six-pack.
Exactly. And that's social construction at its finest. What we think is normal, desirable, healthy, even if it's not set in stone, those ideas are constantly shifting and changing depending on the cultures and societies we live in.
Yeah, in this article, it points out how psychology, for a long time, they kind of treated the body like a car engine, right? You fix the parts, you fix the problem. But they weren't really thinking about, like, the social stuff.
And that's where things get really interesting. Because what the article argues is that this really narrow focus on just the biological, it misses a huge piece of the puzzle.
Right.
It's like, think about something like chronic pain. There's actually studies that show women are way more likely to have their pain dismissed as being like emotional compared to men.
Wait, really? Why?
So researchers think, it's because of these deeply embedded social assumptions we have. Like, there's this whole historical view that women's bodies are more delicate, less able to handle pain, or even like more prone to just exaggerating their symptoms.
Oh, wow. See, I never even thought about it like that, but it makes sense.
Yeah.
So we're talking about how these social constructs, they actually have real-world impacts on, like, healthcare.
Oh, absolutely. And it goes way beyond just physical health, too. Think about mental health stigma, right? The whole idea that having a mental illness means you're weak or is something to be ashamed of.
Yeah.
That's a social construct. It's not a biological fact, but it has such real consequences for how people approach getting help and support.
This is blowing my mind. So what can we, like, do about it?
I think awareness is a big one, honestly. Like, once you start to see how these social forces are actually operating, you can start to question them.
Yeah.
Challenge those assumptions, both in yourself and in the world around you.
So, like, next time I'm scrolling through social media and I start, like, comparing my body to, some totally filtered influencer.
Right.
I need to, like, remember there's all this history, all this pressure baked into that image. It's not just, reality. Yeah.
Exactly. And that awareness, right, it can lead to more compassion, more understanding, and honestly, just a more inclusive and accurate understanding of the human body. For all of us.
Yeah.